We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Tigers and the Gamecocks. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Geraldo Lantigua gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Davis is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bounce towards the mound. And quickly, there are 2 away. So now here is Brady Neal. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Paul Skinner will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now to the plate, here is Bryce Worrell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Worrell has racked up a little over 1,300 career big league hits. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Popped up. White over to his left. 1 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Here comes the 1-2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Stepping in now, Christian Knapp, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Here's a little chopper up the middle, barehanded at his knees. Hey now. So here is Brandon Fields. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Leading off the inning, it'll be Trey Morgan as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Up next, Tommy White. First pitch on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this pitch better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Worrell is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Now at the plate, Jordan Thompson. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Stepping in, Rick Rayner, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Next to hit, Tanner Leggett. Now here it comes. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
To the plate now, Cooper Davis. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Cy Duff. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball game. So step in is Gavin Dingus. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So now to the plate, Jared Jones. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Pat Klein. Here's the first pitch to him. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Now it'll be Leo Mora. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jabari moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping in once again is Bryce Worrell. He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Hey, that's just an incredible play right there from one of the best second basemen in the game. Great job going to his backhand, but you know what? It's the release that makes all the difference on this play. With the speed getting down the line, he had to throw super fast, get rid of it super quick, and he did just that. Any slower with the exchange, and that guy was looking at beating that out.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3. He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And another foul ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Davis is there, and he'll bring this one in. And now Dylan Cruz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
At the plate, Brady Neal. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. Cruz leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Worrell is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trey Morgan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH, Christian Neff, grounded out in his last at-bat. And
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-1, here it comes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Next up is Brandon Fields. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box, Rick Rayner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1.
High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall.
Gavin Jitsi answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate now, Tanner Leggett. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run. If they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Into the box now, Cooper Davis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. To the plate now, Cy Duff. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tommy White. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
In now, Jordan Thompson. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Gavin Dingus. Dingus is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, Jared Jones. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Fields retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the third baseman, Leo Mora. First pitch of the AB now, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0-2, here it is. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So next to hit is Bryce Worrell. Now here's the first offering. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Connor Morey. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now to the plate, Christian Knapp. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that very well may be the direct result of having to worry about a fast man at first.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
At the plate now, Brandon Fields, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to serve, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to ready now. First pitch of the AB now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Into the box now, Brandon Jabari. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Standing in now, Dylan Cruz. Klein at third. Jabari is at second with nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 6-2 game. In now, Brady Neal. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Fields is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Morgan. Now here's the first offering as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. So now into the box is Rick Rayner. He doubled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Skied into very shallow right. Jabari has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Tanner Leggett will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Dingus ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. Next to stand in is Cooper Davis. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the lines. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Cy Duff. No balls and a strike to count. No hits to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 3 after this. And now in the box, Tommy White singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. As he lines it out to center. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
To the plate now, Gavin Dingus back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in a count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a high chopper to second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Worrell is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brandon Jabari. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out with a man at first. Runners on the move for second. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. South Carolina is on top here, 6-4. Thurman Hurd gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jabari has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bryce Worrell. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and
Connor Morey will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
1-1 the count now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jabari gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Matt Del Carmen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Dylan Cruz, and they could use a spark from him here. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
At the plate, Brady Neal. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left as they pull even. It's 6-6 now. Into the box, Trey Morgan. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot down the line in right as they move out in front 7-6. Connor Nolan is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Into the box now, Tommy White. Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in is Jordan Thompson. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Next to hit is Gavin Dingus. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Tigers lead this one 7-6. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Christian Knapp.
And he did hit a knuckleball out in this last at-bat, and that's not an easy pitch to hit out. Sometimes that knuckleball has a mind of its own. It darts in, it darts up, it darts down and away. This guy can handle a knuckleball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dingus is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Brandon Fields. The pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now batting.
So he got him swinging. Brandon Fields goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. In now, Rick Rayner. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Jared Jones. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Barehanded in time. Plate now is Pat Klein. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Brandon Jabari. He's got it, and he is out on the tag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Tigers are out in front here, 7-6. Now to bat, Tanner Leggett. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Takes this the other way to right. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Morgan is there, 1 away. Next to dig in, Cy Duff. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set and the pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed the pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it will find a hole.
Next up, Leo Mora. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bryce Worrell. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And the runner's coming home. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And the tying run is going to score here in the 9th, and we are right back to where we started. Stepping in now, Connor Morey fouled away. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jabari gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 7-7. Josh Crouch is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Now a guy we've been marveling at all game, Dylan Cruz, and he needs just a triple for the cycle, so let's see if he can put one in the gap. And now the first pitch, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? A run away. Now at the plate is Brady Neal. He's 1 for 4 so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And there's out number 2. Next, it'll be Trey Morgan. He's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats. Chopped weakly to the left. Two out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and digging in is the veteran DH, Christian Knapp. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the center fielder, and that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! So a solo shot here to left center field, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.